Alright everybody, we are back. We have... we now have a chat room dominated by people who have previously played at this event, but for those of you just joining us or for anyone watching in the archives, my name is Zachary Evans. I'm joined by Brandon Hart, and we are bringing you the semifinals of tonight's Friday Night Magic Standard Tournament from Lost Legion Games and Comics in South Charleston, West Virginia. The matchup we have for you tonight, Max Turner on the left playing 4-color control. We just saw him in the quarterfinals. If you did not see that game, you need to go back and watch it after the fact. It's very exciting. Lots of planeswalkers, lots of ultimates. On the right, see there, Michael. On the right, we have Scotty Wright. We saw him play earlier tonight. We actually did a deck tech with him at the end of round 5, so you should be familiar with his Izzet deck. Previously, we were calling it Blue-Red Delver, but there are Delvers in it. There are Runechanter's Pike in it, but I would not classify it as a Delver deck. It's a mid-range. It's half a beatdown deck, half a control deck. It has a lot of good cards in it, so we'll just let you see how it unfolds.
From lots of playtesting, his Delvers don't like flipping.
He doesn't have he's got a lot of removal. I don't know, but in the ever-important game of rock, paper, scissors to determine play order. Scissors wins. Scotty has the choice. So,
if Scotty's deck goes off on that aggro thing that he pretends like he can do, this could be a good
It
game.
does have, we're giving him a hard time because I don't think it's a very aggressive aggro deck. But it does have some curves where it can go turn 1 Delver, turn 2 flip it blindly, turn 3, burn spell, remove something, Snapcaster something, turn 4 Pike equip.
Yeah, he's got turn 1 Delver, so maybe this is it.
Maxx has a lot of removal in his deck.
Yeah. One thing about this matchup is this could literally last for an hour like a round.
Well, if he flips the Delver blind like a boss, then we don't have to worry about it.
That's true.
So Scotty living the dream.
Fun fact, my foil Delvers.
They are your foil Delvers. I actually picked up some foil Delvers tonight.
Did you?
Some
Like
more.
trade me a 4th one?
No. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. More importantly, Scotty knows that there's no point in saving that burn spell. Just EOT it. Maxx doesn't have anything worth burning. The appearance of Scotty Wright's brother in the chat, who is not cheering for Scotty. So that's fun. Alright, so there is a Sorin. As we lamented in the last round, not my favorite card in Max's deck, but
Scour does not help in this matchup that much at all.
no.
What should you do that Snapcaster though?
So he's going to play Geist here, tap the Dungeon Geist, tap the token, kill Sorin. Sounds good, right?
I would go all in his face. It's got a pillar for the token.
The thing is that if Maxx casts Supreme Verdict or it's the same effect, yeah. And you don't have to overextend on creatures. That's probably a better line.
One thing I found out playtesting, sometimes it's just better to go all in.
Tamiyo resolves. Lock down the Delver. That will buy Maxx some time until he can get to 6 mana and likely play a Terminus. In his hand, he has a Plains, a Swamp, and a Cold Bolas, and a blue card I cannot read, cannot see. Maybe a Syncopate. And if you were in the studio with me now, you would see that I'm leaning to the left as if I would be able to see around the edge of my monitor. Because I'm an idiot. So,
I think it's a natural thing.
Augur gets in there for 1, keeps Tamiyo honest, Maxx untaps. Draws your favorite,
I know.
a dragon.
You win games by playing dragons.
If there's one thing you need to know about Brandon Hart, it's that he likes his dragons.
I do like.
Now, he did not cast the dragon, likely because he doesn't want to feed it into a counterspell, or does not want to get it immediately removed.
Does he have the mana for it?
That's a good point.
Yes.
This deck leans heavily on Chromatic Lantern, and we haven't seen one yet, so.
Is Bolas double red or is it double black? think it's double black. Is double black?
The cold Bolas is double black. It's always the middle of the shard, so it's a Grixis shard, so it's double black. So Tamiyo knocked down. Bonfire for 2.
Takes Tamiyo to 1.
And a Delver. What did he just draw? A Plains? So, we're going to
giving Maxx free reign, though.
Tapping out. Tap the free Delver. Oh, Maxx could take advantage of it. He has another Tamiyo. He doesn't have double red, so he's not going to be able to cast the Cold Bolas Dissipate. Probably a turn too late.
Fun fact.
He might have it. Does he have it? No, he doesn't have it.
Scotty could have won this game if he would have attacked him the whole time.
Yeah.
And there's the flip, and that's 5 in the air. Will he attack Tamiyo, or will he go to the face?
He needs to kill Tamiyo, because anytime he draws a Terminus, the game is over.
Yeah.
Because if an unkept Planeswalker at that point, he just draw Jace.
Yeah. I think so.
Jace will fog a turn. He probably needs to Factor Fiction though to try and find a Supreme Verdict, right?
Yeah. Or a Terminus. He needs a board wipe. But he upped him.
No, because the up him will save him. Because now he can't kill him.
He'll take 4, so he'll be at 1, and he can't Factor Fiction this turn.
Yeah.
And if he has any kind of burn in his hand, he has a Thought Scour. He has a Thought
Yeah,
Scour.
I guess that's one thing I haven't been taking into consideration. I have to respect the fact that Scotty's deck does have burn spells. Someone is giving Brett a bunch of grief about his cell phone. Oh, takes all kinds. So, anyway, is Maxx resolving this main phase? This alchemy he just drew? So he got rid of a Olivia. He up ones. He plus ones Jace.
I'd still be going to the dome.
And a blind flip Delver yet again.
With a pillar, swings, 2, 4, 6 of just gone, and the effect's still there, correct?
Yeah, it's still there. So, gets in there for 6. Should knock Maxx down to 5. Maxx is in a world of hurt.
Now he's going to Miracle of Terminus, and it's going to be,
He seemed to know what was on top. It's very unfortunate because he's had that Nicole Bolas, but he just cannot play him. Lack of Lantern makes it very difficult for this deck. It is very mana greedy. It is 4 colors. Talking with Maxx after his last round, he did say that he's been thinking, based on tonight, about just dropping the black and going to a straight blue, white, red build. That is the deck that won the Star City Open.
Does he have the Entreaties? Does he have the Entreaties?
He doesn't have Entreaties, but he doesn't necessarily... You don't necessarily need those to win. He's playing a lot more Planeswalkers than...
I feel like a 1 or 2 of Entreat in his deck would be really good.
Oh, it's very, very good, but...
I'm
not sure if he has them. I'm not sure what his
Fun fact, I picked up a playset when they were at $12 last week, and they're at $25 now.
Someone asking who made the top 8. Chris Harless, Justin Harper, Adam Vickers, Max Turner, Michael Taylor, Scotty Wright, who else? Brian Gross, and Alec Myers. That is your top 8. Your top 4 in the other match, that's a good point. On one half of the bracket, you're seeing Max Turner play Scotty Wright. The other side is Alec Myers on Chun Zombies versus... Who is he playing? Oh, he's playing Chris Harless.
With his abnormally fast deck. He's very proud of it. I talked to him between runs, and it is one of the faster decks that I've seen.
He does get after it.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way, but it was super duper fast.
Yeah, we had 24 people tonight. I don't know how many people. We had 5 rounds tonight. I know that's that many. There were 22 people. 22 tonight.
There were a couple of drops.
But this was early. Dave Brown was still in it. No, Scott dropped. So let's look at round 1 pairings. I can answer all of these questions. Just drop something on the floor. We had... Why am I so bad at this? 22.
I'm not sure.
23 players tonight. I'm a professional engineer. I have a degree in engineering, and it literally took me 14 tries and 3 minutes to count up 23 people.
Let's be honest.
I went to a state school, though.
Math is not your strong suit.
I don't know if that's not, we're in a world of hurt. You know what? We've done it every time tonight, and every time we say it, I get like 1,000 more emails because people have followed it. If you guys are watching on the Twitch stream, there are 120 of you doing so right now. We thank you for your patronage, for watching our event tonight. And the one way we can give back to you other than to have this fine Tier 1 Magic content. Every week we give away a playset of rock, paper, scissors cards from Unglued, just like we used to start this very match. So if you would like your own playset, a great talking point, a great piece of Magic Arcana, all you have to do, follow me on Twitter, @ZachSellsMagic. I sent out a tweet during round 2 that says it's giveaway time. You find it, you retweet it, you are entered for a chance to win. Next week we'll have a random drawing. And you too can be like Cliff Markham from this week, Jordan Pecchio from last week, Usman Jamil, or Justin Dulzanizer, our 4 winners so far. So, if you would like free stuff, and who doesn't like free stuff? You know the only thing better than free Magic cards? Free Magic cards you don't have to pay for. So, questions tonight are...
Why would you pay for free Magic?
Well, that's why it's a joke. I'm not going to explain my jokes. So,
I've got a quick question for you, Zach, on the Legacy front.
On the Legacy front?
Yes. 1 land, double Lava Spike, Lightning Bolt, Flame Rift, and 2 Fire Blasts. Keepable?
Keepable? Let me see it again. Is Scotty mulliganing?
Was there a land in there?
There was 1.
I don't think this is keepable.
I've got a Goblin God and 2 Mountains coming up.
Well, then of course it's keepable, but you don't know.
Yeah.
The 2 Fire Blast is like a mulligan.
Yeah. It's...
Especially when you only have 1 in your hand. So, Scotty lives the dream yet again with the turn 1 Delver. It does not flip, proving that he is human. And Scotty Wright occasionally misses a flip.
This is with his aggro deck, right?
Yes, it's the Delver beatdown.
Did he flip
Delver deck wins. No, he missed, like a total idiot. God, Scott. And well, he does get his choice of...
He would have triple flipped it on the next 3 turns. He would have just waited.
Brandon, that's not actually how Magic works. You don't get a triple flip a Delver. But in this theoretical world where you make up the rules as you go.
If you moon miss multiple times...
Brad, get out of here. Moon miss. We have a strict rule on that. We don't work blue. No swearing, we don't use magic jargon, and we don't talk about moon mist. You know the rules, Brad.
I'm a cantrip out of here.
Do you want me to eliminate you, as we see? As we see, Scotty uses Izzet Charm to kill Max's Forbidden Alchemy. We do see a lantern, though. I'm sure at this point, Scotty probably wishes he had his Izzet Charm back. That lantern makes... Because he has no way of interacting with it now. He has no removal for artifacts. He doesn't have it in his deck. We did a deck tech. I don't remember it. Do you remember, Brett? Were you in here for that?
Well, yeah, I was in here.
Does he have any kind of Ancient Grudge effects? He doesn't, I don't think.
No.
But like I said, he thinks his deck is...
Let's see, Azorius Charm. Countered by a flashbacked Izzet Charm off of Snapcaster. So a pretty eventful turn.
You know...
Maxx still eats damage, but he's in a much better spot this time than he was before.
Terminus seems good.
Terminus is the best card in Standard right now. I'm going to say it. It's clearly the best.
It's Cyclonic Rift is pretty decent.
Cyclonic
Rift.
Rift.
Or not Cyclonic Rift, the Overload one.
Cyclonic Rift.
Is it? Okay.
There was got the Mizzum Mortars, but I was like,
Are we looting or are we countering? We are thinking once, and we are letting it resolve. So, Vampire Token, in the form of Paper Tiger. It's Little Wonder Twins called back. Y'all are way too young for that.
Why was he always water?
He wasn't bright.
He's like form of a bucket of water to put out this fire.
So, Scott burns 2 pillars to kill the Sorin. I think Maxx is probably fine with that, actually.
He's not just gonna be like Tamiyo.
So, Maxx pounds in there with the 1/1 lifelink vampire token as Scotty uses his loot house to peel through his deck.
How many Tamiyos did Scotty have?
In his deck, he had
one main.
One main, one board.
Yeah.
His sideboard also contained a Izzet. As Maxx takes one off of the Hallowed Fountain.
I almost guarantee he brought it in this matchup. Scotty has one in his sideboard for this matchup.
Pray it's a negate. Guess what? Not a negate. So, Maxx now has a Izzet. Well, he had it. Scotty's now hellbent. This game is over. Calling it early. Loot. Pitch a mountain that he should have traded to me ages ago so I could complete my legacy red deck. What a jerk.
You know, I actually just finished my legacy
your
red
Brett
deck.
did just finish his legacy red deck with custom lands, and I'll show them at the break, assuming, well, regardless of what happens, I will show them. Pretty sweet. Brett is a legacy red deck player. That's a good draw, right? So Scotty he draws Snapcaster into Jace. Seems like a pretty good sequence of draws.
So he just mills Maxx here. Maxx is running one of,
Jace gets detention sphered.
Never mind.
And that card stick, it's a hard removal spell because Scotty can't interact with it.
What is it?
We loot again. Pitch a Guild Gate.
And that Jace was a one-of in his sideboard, so...
Yeah, he brought that in. Maxx at 7.
He should have brought in. Did he never play a Mizzum again? Or did that just get lost in the mix here?
I think it's still in his hand. I think he got it bounced again. He flashed back the Unsummon. Jace. What do you want to do? That's the question.
I think if he gets a
Just
Searing
save
Spear, he wins. Or he could.
Scotty's doing a lot of work off that loot house. He draws his own Mizzum.
That was a think twice there, but...
He did draw it. I knew he brought it in. There's no point.
I think did he discard the Think Twice to loot house? Or Augur, digging for business, land, Searing Spear.
That's pretty good.
I think Maxx needs
John?
Maxx needs more creatures. I think Maxx needs like one more creature in his deck.
Jonathan Wright's in the chat now.
And so he speared the Jace, keeping Maxx off Factor Fiction. What did he just draw? Redirect? Is that a redirect?
He is running one.
So there's the Izzet. I hope he's not running redirect because he just tapped out of redirect mana.
Unsummoned, though.
Chris Harless lost.
Are you getting text updates?
No, but I can hear Alex Friend saying top two. So.
That is a sign. That is an indication that someone likely wins when they scream top two. At least in a magic shop. When they scream that at like the DMV, that's just like a crazy hobo. So, Scotty's going looting. No. Scotty just has infinite Augur of Bolas. He draws a Syncopate.
Which I feel like right now, not good.
Not real excited about it.
It's got a bunch of land.
But Maxx has resolved his, legend rule. How funny is that? I gave Scott a tremendous amount of grief about having that Niv. Oh. Scotty has to tap out for the Syncopate. So, what Maxx really needs to do is detain or tap down that lighthouse. Tap down the lighthouse. Do it. Yes! I'm like an oracle from beyond. So what do we got? He draws a land. He has 2 land. He has a land, a Syncopate, and a Searing Blaze. It's not Searing Blaze. The other one, Searing Spear. Searing Blades is a good Magic card.
The worst of the 2 cards you named, actually.
Brett, you have that in your red deck, don't you?
Oh, of course.
Legacy red deck.
I hear he's got those spears, he could have won this game.
Yeah.
So, a Tamiyo, look at him, he draws a Tamiyo.
That'll work.
Flashback Alchemy.
Flashback Alchemy, and hope you find a spell. This is a very important rip here. It resolves, right? No, he has a Syncopate, right?
You can Syncopate it for 2 and make him tap.
You have to, yeah, you have to. Why are we thinking about this?
What do you...
If you don't do it and you get countered, it's...
Well, you can counter the counter spell.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's better, right? Yeah, that's better. Scotty's better than we are.
Yeah.
Just dies.
So, Scotty said he used, like, all his stuff to legend roll his stuff.
Mm-hmm. But now the Lighthouse untaps, so... What business can we find?
It's mixed in there. I see it there in the middle.
That's 6 mana.
That's a lot of mana.
Flashing back another Alchemy. Did he find anything?
I find it amazing that people run this much land in their decks.
You have to in a control deck. You as someone who's never played more than 22 lands in any deck.
I think my blue-black may have had 23.
You topped out a 3, didn't you?
Like, normally at this stage of the game, I like Max's chances, but his life is a precarious 7 here.
Yeah.
So Bonfire off the top will win the game for him, most likely.
Is Maxx run Bonfire?
I mean, Scotty. I forgot to add a pronoun in there. Snapcaster, rebuying. If he's smart, he should just rebuy the Searing Spear, I would think. Redirect at the Snapcaster, right? Gosh, that's pretty fun right there. Redirect is a silly Magic card. What happened? Why did he just draw a card?
Hey, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on.
Why did he just
I
draw?
feel like Maxx just plays lands and passes turn.
What is that, a Jace?
Yeah.
Syncopate for a lot. Yeah, he's gonna Syncopate it.
So he can Syncopate it, but then Maxx has 7 mana untapped with a Lantern to do whatever the heck he wants. So Scotty's going to Thought Scour himself, lose the Rift that would have been good.
And draw a land. That's a win.
Nailed it. Just like you drew it up.
And he got rid of his
Jace
only
works.
other...
Which one? An awful split by Scott.
Is there a good split?
I was JK about it.
Well,
So
now we can Syncopate that.
Syncopate. Well, he's going to burn that one probably.
Why wouldn't you just hold the burn until you find the Snapcaster and win?
If you would have used the Searing Spear to the face, this game would have been over a long time ago.
That works too.
Redirect does not
Take
work.
Olivia and win. Take Olivia and win. Take Olivia and win. If it lands, he wins. Land and
See if he sees it, right?
If he takes Jace, I'm going out there and throw a book at him.
Book throwing is allowed at Lost Legion games, so come on down for all that book throwing action.
He saw it. Go, Scotty.
There it is. Surprise move by Zealous Conscripts. That's the second game tonight we've seen Zealous Conscripts
Do work.
steal the game away. It's a very good card. So congratulations to Scotty Wright. Some excellent games of Magic. I feel like Maxx probably ran slightly below expectation in that game. Most of his alchemies were dead
Didn't
cards.
find anything.
If that redirect had been any other counterspell, he would have been fine. So, we are off to the finals, which will feature Scotty Wright, and the winner...
I don't know about you all, but this is one of the more fun finals that I think I've been here for.
What's Alec playing?
Alec is playing Jund Zombies.
That's the one.
I knew he was gonna play some sort of zombies, but I didn't know if he had the shock lands for the. I guess you're already invested in zombies. It's just kind of dedication at that point.
Yeah, and when you're familiar with the archetype,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, his deck has changed, but it hasn't changed so much that it's an entirely different deck. So, let's somebody step out there and see if these gentlemen are playing. There is the chance, I'll forewarn everyone, there's a chance that these gentlemen will chop this, at which point we will end our podcast. Someone's asking when Return of Ravnica starts on Moto. I'm pretty sure it's this weekend. I don't know if it starts tonight or tomorrow, but it is this weekend. At least that's what it was scheduled for. And it wasn't paper wrestling. It was Brett crumpling up packed wrappers. So, any confirmation on whether or not they're playing?
I just threw away my wrappers.
Well, what good are you, Brett?
I'm not.
Well, while they're sorting that out, let's take a quick break and plow into this. There we are. I'm Zachary Evans.
I'm Brett Rose.
You are Brett Rose. What we were talking about earlier is Brett has his Legacy Burn deck sleeved up and ready to go, and he's just completed his playset of these cards. White bordered basic mountains, none of which match.
They're the Ultra Pro mountain, actually.
Maxx, They are playing. We have a finals for you. So, in the finals tonight, we have Alec Myers playing John Zombies versus Scotty Wright playing Blue-Red something. Any...
Blue-Red aggro.
It's not aggro. Don't say it. I'll kick you out of here.
I'm determined that that's
I'll cantrip yourself right out of here. Does anyone...
They played pretty aggro the first game.
Any predictions? Any predictions?
I think Scotty has a good matchup here.
I kind of favor the zombies.
I think Scotty has a really good matchup. Really good.
Scotty can't gain life.
That is true. That is downside.
But Scotty has a lot of burn.
If he has Deathrite Shamans, that's just sort of...
Yeah, I don't know if he does have Deathrite Shamans or not.
The fun part is, I don't think anyone's really going to come here or go anywhere playing against Blue-Red Delver. I mean, Blue-Red, whatever that he wants to call it.
So,
they call it Blue-Red Dragons.
See all this stuff. What do you need, Scott?
I think we're chopping.
We're chopping.
Do you want to see one game or anything?
I don't want to see anything
Okay.
if it's not for real.
Okay, we're chopping.
So, these fine gentlemen have decided to chop this final, so congratulations to Alec Myers and Scotty Wright, co-champions of the first Return to Ravnica-based standard event here at Lost Legion. So, can you shut that door real quick? So, first things first, before we leave, we appreciate everyone who's watched us tonight. Sorry we didn't have a final match, but such is the right of the players who get there. So, tomorrow, West Virginia State Championships. This will literally be the last time we broadcast this, so you won't have to see this advertisement anymore. But it's going to be tomorrow in Beckley. So if you are in West Virginia or the surrounding areas and you would like to participate, it should be a lot of fun. $25 entry fee, playmats, packs, a plaque to the winner, and free entry to all Lost Legion Grand Prix trials for the next calendar year. So a very lucrative tournament. We should expect 60 to 80 people. Brett is doing some kind of mime work. It's going to be the Beckley Convention Center in Beckley, West Virginia. If you need more information, it's a 9 o'clock registration, 10 o'clock player meeting. So if you need more information, not just on West Virginia State Championships, but on any state championship or provincial tournaments, go to sleeveup.com. Yes? Come in? Sure. Come on in. You drew very poorly. It's not your fault. Your Forbidden Alchemies were nonsense. Anyway, so come to States if you can. You should go to States if you have opportunity. I know there's a lot of stuff going on tomorrow between the Team Grand Prix, Star City Providence, as well as various PTQs. But if you're not doing any of those, you should either go play your own states, and if you're not doing that, you should watch us. Brett and I will be doing coverage tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun, and even if you can't watch the stream, and even if you have something else going on, we'll have all those archive videos from tomorrow, as well as tonight's matches, as well as everything we've ever recorded on YouTube. So just go to YouTube, subscribe to us there, and you'll get notified anytime we have new content up. More importantly than just YouTube, contact us on any variety of social media. We mentioned YouTube. YouTube.com/user/ZachSellsMagic. If you just search for Zach Sells Magic, you'll find us. Follow us on Twitter. Get part of our free giveaways. Listen to fun magic-related jokes during the week by me when I'm bored. You obviously know where the Twitch stream is if you're watching live. If not, and you're watching on YouTube, make sure you sign up for a Twitch account and follow us. You'll get an email notification anytime we go live, which includes any unscheduled events like during the middle of the week, like potentially in the future, Brett.
Legacy.
Wednesday night Legacies tournaments. We are going to try our darndest to have that fire off. So, and finally, we do have a Facebook page, facebook.com/ZachSellsMagic. So search for Zach Sells Magic at any of these social media outlets, and you can get in touch with me. You can get in touch with Brett on Facebook. You can find and friend any of our stream aficionados, including top 4 competitor Max Turner. Max, you did lose. I wouldn't say you got wrecked. You did lose, but more importantly, I think you may have solidified yet again. If you go to our Facebook page, every week we have a highlight of the week. Max, 3 out of 4, if you include tonight, 3 out of 4 highlights of the week. I haven't decided how I'm going to...
limited.
Not counting limited, you're running 100% then. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use for the highlight of the week, considering your whole game in the quarterfinals was a highlight, but should be fun. So, Max, you playing your deck tomorrow at Stace? You gonna make any changes?
I might just change it completely.
Audible without any playtesting right before the event seems like a solid strategy.
Well, the proxy deck I had played out before had Snapcasters and stuff in it, and I didn't have them until today. Okay. And Adam Vickers kindly handed me everything I didn't have.
Okay, so you're going to go like blue, like red, white, and blue?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that better. I think that's going to work out a lot. So, should be good.
It is very exciting.
Anything else you gentlemen would like to discuss?
I brought us packs to open.
All right, let's open some packs. Right before we leave, we'll open some packs.
Did they split?
They did split. And one more time, just as a default mention, if you want your own play set of rock, paper, scissors cards, just like Cliff Markham, who won tonight.
Oh, Cliff won?
He did. Simply go to Twitter, follow me, retweet the giveaway tweet, which I sent in round 2, which is approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So go find it, retweet it. You too can win free stuff. So,
save it.
Slitherhead's not terrible.
So we're opening 3 packs of Return to Ravnica.
Whoever opens the best out of these 3 gets to open my 4th one.
What did you open?
Niv Magus Elemental.
I want it. Precinct Captain. Over here. I'm going to slow roll us all. Just to the camera.
Pretty turdy of you.
What is that?
Is that the Vile artifact?
Volatile Rig?
Ugh.
The worst. Trample, Volatile Rig. I'm going to bring it up because it's the worst. What does it even do?
That's opening the 4th one.
Alright, so Brett is opening Max's 4th prize pack, while I bring up Volatile Rig.
Because the...
It's a foil. Foil something.
So we're
to go with my Jason Memory Adept.
Oh!
Not Adept. Architect of Thought.
So,
That felt good.
I opened this card, which I didn't even know was a magic card, involves flipping coins. Seems like garbage. And then the 4th pack contained this. So, don't say we never showed you anything.
And I got a really shiny Overcast Lava Axe.
Sounds great. So, and with that, we have to be on the road tomorrow at 7 in the morning. It's going to be a short night.
Merry Christmas.
I think we can sign off with good night, good fight.
Good night, good fight. Thanks for watching.
See you tomorrow.
Social media, please watch us tomorrow at Stage. It should be a good time. So, from Brett Rose, from Max Turner, from myself, Zachary Evans, from Lost Legion Games and Comics, from everyone else who you've seen tonight.
Good night.
Good
Love
night.
you.
Good luck. Max loves you. Thanks for watching.